point, this administration is begging us to rise up and revolt. And you see somebody with a MAGA hat? Pew pew. That's what we do. That's the way. It's the only way.
You can't kill me. No, 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 no. You can't kill me. You'll never take my life. Ha ha ha.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
There's violence against the right, people. There's violence against the right. It's your boy in the building, hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, your hardcore, fierce, and sexy host that is never gross, MC Too Tall, and you're watching the MC Too Tall Show. Okay, we talked about the violent rhetoric that comes from the left and the violent actions that come from the left. And I can't stress this more. This is another video in that same vein because it cannot be stressed enough. We are a target. And somebody could say, well, just take the stupid hat off. How are people going to know that I support and endorse whatever is against the evil left? It should be a universal thing that whatever these Democrat politicians are trying to shove down our throats is wrong. This should be a no-brainer. This should be a universally agreed thing that whatever the people who are left of center that have any type of political power are trying to push on us is all kinds of wrong. I mean, they're the party of transitioning persons under the age of 18. They're the party of catch and release and bail reform. They are the party of opening up the borders like a floodgate for all kinds of unvetted individuals with lots of criminals among them. Hence, because of that, they are also the party of rape, because among these people might be some hardworking individuals and stuff like that who already broke the law anyway and should be sent back anyway. But among them are also rapists who neither respect the border laws or laws against grabbing random women and just having your way with them and traumatizing them. Okay? They're the party of that. They are the party that supports and fully backs the animals that sexually assaulted and murdered Jocelyn Nungaray. 12-year-old Jocelyn Nungaray. Let's never forget that. The Democrats are the party of that. They are the enablers of that. And apparently they will kill in support of that stance. They will not say what these people did is wrong. Or they might say that Jocelyn asked for it by sneaking out of the house. No, if you're out late at night and you see a 12-year-old kid, it's okay not to turn the other way. It's okay to walk up to that kid and say, "Where are your parents?" It's okay to walk that kid up to the clerk and say, "Do me a favor, call the local police. This kid's out of the house." You know, and that's not to be a Karen. That's for the safety of that child, because we're in dangerous times. I'm sorry, but if you're 12 years old, you're not on your own anymore. I'm sorry to say, 12-year-old kids don't have it as good as I did when I was 12, where I could run around, go out to a friend's house, and run home right around dusk before it gets too dark outside. You heard? Okay. So these people are the party that support little girls being abducted, molested, and murdered. This is the same party that did not clap when that same person, Jocelyn Ungary, had a wildlife refuge named after her. And none of the Democrats clapped. This is the same party that stayed seated and silent when Donald Trump requested that anybody stand up and applaud if they are in belief that the government's first duty in the United States is for American citizens and not illegal aliens. So this is the party of that, and we should never forget that, and we should continue to vote against these monsters, because these monsters are okay with monsters like in the beginning of the video, or this schmuck in this inset here, who want to bring violence to people just for wearing this hat. Okay? This hat does not say "please abuse me." It says "make America great again." It's not the same thing. Okay? You're an idiot if you wear a Biden-Harris hat or a Harris-Walz hat. But the worst you'll get is verbal abuse. You get roasted. You get jokes made about you. You'll be made fun of. You'll be laughed out of the room where you'd have to storm out in embarrassment. And you ought to be embarrassed to yourself if you're supporting the Democrats. But as far as physicality, the worst thing that might happen to you is you might get a drink thrown at you or a styrofoam cup thrown at you or something like that. That's the worst of the physicality. Something that's not really painful. It's not really physically painful, but humiliating. And let's face it, anybody in support of these evil people are very naive, very stupid, and they have to be whipped back into shape. Not physically, because that's reserved for the people who violently attack those of us who wear these hats, but definitely figuratively, verbally abused, verbally roasted and put in their place. Now, if you make it embarrassing for them, maybe they'll see the light. Maybe they'll know the ways of the righteous. But those on the side of the righteous, those who have any love for humanity, who cherish anything that it means to be a human being, are under attack. Decent human beings who actually count as human beings are under attack by the sickos and the fanatics who all live left of center. They're sickos, I tell you. They are sickos. And yeah, you got people saying pew pew this and pew pew that and pew 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 pew. Why don't you go get some underarm deodorant, shave your armpits and apply that deodorant? You smell very pew pew right about now. And by the way, the person at the beginning of the video got arrested, and so did this idiot in the inset. And rightfully so, because these people are wild animals that need to be caged. It's a better environment for them, and it makes our environment a better environment. Respect God, watch out for the Illuminati. Like, follow, share, comment, subscribe. It's your boy in the building, hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, MC Too Tall. Yaha.